These are your evening headlines for July 22nd, 2025, right here on BYU-Idaho Radio. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Austin Pace.
This is BYU-Idaho Radio on KBYI 94.3 FM, and I'm Maddie Jones.
I'm Savannah McCauley, and it's time for Behind the Song and Eliza's Picks.
Eliza's Picks is our newest segment on Sounds from the Snow, and it's called Eliza's Picks because of Eliza R. Snow, who the music building on BYU-Idaho's campus is named after. All of the music featured on Sounds from the Snow is music performed in that building.
Behind the Song is like a mini Perfect Score episode that we play during All Things Considered on KBYI 94.3 FM. During each segment, we highlight one piece featured in that episode.
The piece we're talking about tonight is Frédéric Chopin's Nocturne in F-sharp major. This dreamy piece is featured in one of my favorite movies, but before we reveal that, I've got to tell you about this wonderful piece of music. Chopin wrote this when he was only 22 years old and gaining a reputation as a poetic composer. The piece is very challenging, but the challenge is part of what makes it beautiful. I always love the beginning because it immediately makes me relax. Now that we have an idea of what the piece is like, Savannah, do you want to tell us more about the movie it's featured in?
Well, of course. Chopin's Nocturne in F-sharp major is featured in the 2019 adaptation of Little Women, directed by Greta Gerwig. We only get to hear the tail end of the piece in the film, but it creates such a beautiful moment as we see shots of the empty house. The music helps set the scene for the story and the beautiful cinematography throughout the rest of the film. You'll hear this music and more on The Perfect Score.
And Sounds from the Snow tonight at 8.
And Friday and Saturday night at 7 on KBYI 94.3 FM.
Movies in the park are coming to Rexburg thanks to a new local business. Lights, camera, action. Movies in Porter Park are set to kick off on August 1st, thanks to Projects, an outdoor movie production company. Projects wants to provide free entertainment to the Rexburg community by screening movies in the park during the summer and fall months. Anna Lamson and Carson Draper, the masterminds behind Projects, say the idea came when they were on a double date with some of their friends.
And we were complaining about not having a drive-in movie theater in Rexburg. And we were saying, like, it'd be so fun to do a double date there. So we were like, oh my gosh, what if we actually created one here in Rexburg? And we wanted to make it more, like, accessible to students. That's why we're doing it more as a sit-down on the grass kind of production.
Now the two are looking for sponsors to really bring movies in the park to life.
We're looking for, like, soda companies to come, because popcorn and soda, like, that just goes great with movies, right? And we're trying to get Crumble, hopefully, because everyone loves Crumble cookies, and other places that people love here in Rexburg.
Draper is a business owner and believes that Projects can bring the community together by involving other businesses who care about the Rexburg community.
I think the main thing is that businesses in the area do care about the people the customers that they serve. And this is a way for them to give back by donating towards being able to put on this production weekly.
While there isn't a set schedule yet, the first movie will be shown on August 1st at Porter Park.
I think it's so fun. Like, we're hoping that people will have some place to go for FHE nights, for date nights, for just whenever they're bored, just come over and we'll promise a good time.
For updates on times and dates for movies in the park, you can follow Projects on Instagram at Projects, PROJEX.Idaho. For BYU-Idaho Radio, I'm Austin Pace. The YMCA is looking for more volunteers for the next school season, and Cody Miller has the story.
Since 1945, the YMCA in Idaho Falls has been working to help families and youth in the city to become pillars of the community. Each sports season, up to 2,000 youth and adults participate in the programs. The YMCA makes sure to be accessible to anyone who wants to participate by giving financial assistance to those who need to help pay for the sports. The Y also has a fitness center. Tanner Rohn is the CEO of the nonprofit. He says people can change their lives lives through fitness.
We have a lady that comes in 2 times a week. When she started utilizing personal training at the YMCA, she could barely walk up a flight of stairs and participate without some form of balance assistance. She's been in personal training for about 6 months now, and we have seen a great increase in her balance. She no longer needs the assistance of resources to walk throughout our facility. She's able to go up and down the stairs unassisted, with a big smile on her face, and she's just built so much confidence in herself.
Roan says that there are several programs for families, including sports like basketball, soccer, flag football, volleyball, and more. Volunteer coaches donate at least 2 hours a week. The WISE Child Care Program offers care for toddlers up until kindergarten and before and after school care from kindergarten to 6th grade. This is to help low-income families save more money from their jobs. Annual giving is a major part as well, helping out with financial assistance.
We know that our child's best resource for development is the love and nature and nurture of a community. As we've all heard the phrase, it takes a village to raise a child. And we're just an extension of that village for the family, providing care, providing love, providing nurture, as well as food and snacks during the day to allow kids the opportunity to grow and play.
While the back-to-school season is coming up, the YMCA needs volunteers to help gather school supplies. When Christmas comes around, they will open their Christmas tree lots as well. As always, you can call them at 208-523-0600 or check out their Facebook, other social media, and their website at IdahoFallsYMCA.org. For BYU-Idaho Radio, I'm Cody Miller.
These have been your BYU-Idaho Radio evening headlines for July 22nd, 2025. Thanks for tuning in. More news, interviews, and great content are available on our podcast feed. Search for BYU-Idaho Radio on your favorite podcast apps. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and more.